Hey guys, Nosferatu here, and welcome back to Dishonored. Now we have just escaped the prison and have entered the poopy, stinky, ratty sewers. Yeah, I don't know what's up.
Kind of explosive
What?
to blast his way out. That doesn't happen by accident.
You think
Of course
he had
not.
help? Who'd know how to do that?
Bottle Street gang, maybe. Watch for booby traps. Could be some down here by the look of it.
Good. If we're lucky, one of them will get Corvo.
You're afraid of him? He's Sir Conan. It's all merchants and whores down there.
Kids like you never saw what he was like. I saw him fight 3 to 1 in the practice yard. He's a whirlwind.
I hope it's me that finds him.
I hope it is too.
Don't worry, I'll be very nice. We're being kind in this Let's Play, remember? As kind as possible. Corvo, if you're reading this, it means our plan worked and you've broken free from Coleridge. One of our contacts has hidden weapons for you somewhere deeper in the sewers. Grab the gear and find Samuel there, where these tunnels dump out into the river. He will bring you to us, a friend who will meet you soon. Okay, a friend who will meet you soon. I'm on my way. I don't need to eat no fish. Yeah. Uh-oh. Well, now look what you did. Oh. Wow. They just eat everything. Skin, bones, muscles. That wasn't me who did that. Don't take that off my record. Just because I didn't save them. There's nothing I really could have done for them. I don't think that's how it works in this game though. But I do believe if you knock someone out and that you put them in an unsafe spot where they get eaten by rats or whatever, then that blood is on your hands. So we'll have to be careful about that. Rats are eating our babies. You cannot kill the rat plague. Yeah, that's a shame. Borough Street. Rats. Uh-oh. They're just gonna probably go on and eat that body over there. We'll just keep an eye on those rats. And, hope they don't bother me. There's no goodies here. Just making sure. Oh, the rats are gonna probably. Yeah. Let's just go. Okay. Damien's journal. Amanda and I only had enough coin to buy half the elixir we needed. Even that's all gone now, and there's nothing to do but wait. We're very sick and there's no place above to hide from the city watch. They're breaking into houses all over our district, so we'll stay here and share the last hours together. Our fire will keep the rats away, but they'll inherit this city. Damien. Well, that's kinda tragic, but... Oh, dang. I didn't even realize they're still here. They, died in each other's arms. Dang. Rip. Hello? I know this is the type of game where you have to search every nook and cranny for goodies. They keep talking about the outsider. Who or whatever that is. This is like, yeah. Usually the crouch button, but it's not in this game. Can I even crank the wheel? Yeah, the corpse is blocking it. Well. Excuse me, sir. I'm just gonna have to place you over there. Alright. So far, so good. I might actually need this corpse if I run into any rats. Wait, was there anything under here? No, nothing. Okay. Hello? It's awfully quiet, which I guess is a good thing. I think I'd rather deal with the rats than the city watch.
Aren't we supposed to load the bodies in the carts headed to the flooded district?
Yeah, but screw that. That's too far. I don't want to catch the plague, do you?
No. Doesn't the elixir prevent it?
Maybe. Either way, let's just dump them down there. Let the rats eat them.
That's rude. Kinda glad I brought this corpse with me. But I might be able to just run over here. Yeah, they already gave me plenty of corpses. I think I need to distract the rats. Does that work? Yeah. And then while... Are you gonna go for the body? Maybe I need to drop it a little bit closer. Fresh body for you. Okay. Turn this. Turn this. And run. There you go.
Attention Dunwall citizens. The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair Empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody. Any evidence as to his whereabouts must be delivered to the City Watch at once.
I don't know if anyone knows where I am except for the people who told me to go to the sewers. Well, I guess some people saw me run down here. Am I supposed to climb something? A chain, I think. I guess I will. Oh. Cool. No one will keep us from death. Or can we jump? Kind of far-ish. This here looks like a trap. Hope I don't get any negative points for just grabbing every coin I see. Okay. There's a, oh, more coins here. Copper wire. Alright. Ouch. That didn't hurt me really. If it did, it barely did since I guess I triggered it at a fairly safe spot. Do you have any goodies on you? No. Sorry. To the Lord Protector. Greetings, Corvo, or should I say Lord Protector, as you were known before that title was wrongfully taken from you. We are servants of the Empire and of the true Empress, a group of loyalists who want very much to meet you. Take these weapons, crafted for you of the finest material in the Isle, and meet with our man, Samuel, near where these tunnels spill into Wrenhaven River. All haste and luck. We share a common purpose. Well, that's cool. Special equipment. I'll take that. Much better sword. Not that I feel like I really need to use it. Alright, quick access wheel. Gadget or power. Left hand release. I'm guessing that's middle mouse button. Yeah. Alright. That's cool. Alright. Well, we have sleep darts, which will probably be good for us, since we want to try to be rather pacifistic. This is, yeah, where I came from, so. There's still this over here. What if I run? Yeah. Incendiary bolt. Oh, I should see if the other trap had one of those. Okay. For rent. Nice. There's a little spot up here. Loot this. This one was, yeah, aim in there, wasn't it? That's cool. Definitely have to, you know, appreciate the freedom the game gives you to just kind of climb around, go wherever you want, even if it's not an open world game. Alright. Another trap here. It looks like the launcher is over there. I should be able to slide under this though. Yeah. That's fun. I'll eat that, yeah. Jelly's share. Jelly. In case you're too daft to remember, look to your whiskey for the answer. Whiskey, got it? If you want your share, you'll sort it out. If not, I'll come back for it next month. Whiskey, alright. So we have a safe here, combination required. Looks like the code is actually right here, 451. Not very hard to figure out. 4, 5, 1. Heck yeah. Moray jewel box. So, Sokolov's health elixir. Nice. I will take those things gladly. loot this. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. I will probably climb up here.
He won't get past me, sir.
Do you know who we're hunting here?
Uh.
Don't try to take him out alone.
But what if no one from the squad is around?
Then try to make a lot of noise when you die. Knock something over if you can.
Bastard. Smells like a dead beaver
Well.
in here.
Still not sure what a weeper is.
Wonder how deep it is. I can't see the bottom.
Whoa.
What the void was that?
Oh, you don't see me. I'm not moving at all.
Nothing after all.
Okay, well I guess you don't see me.
Metal.
Wait. Wait, I got something for you.
Bastard!
Nice. Okay.
No. Stupid goddamn.
Alright, well, we have somebody else up ahead. I would like to be as stealthy as I can. You guys gonna be safe from the rats? I don't know.
That's it, furry filth.
There's somebody else down here.
Ha! You little bastard. Burn.
Oh. How do I... Alright. So far, so good. Oh! Oh, I'm shocked he didn't see me. Okay. Come on. Oh!
There.
I had no choice. You might actually drown there. I wouldn't want anyone to die because of my carelessness. There's not enough rats here to eat the people, I don't think, so I think we're safe. Okay. Nothing over on these boxes. Looks like there might be something in there. King sparrow feathers. Alright. Dead hermits known. Is there a dead hermit laying around here? I don't see one. It's here by the Wren Haven. I'll make my last home. It stinks to the void, but my grandmom's hagfish stew will drive the odor away. I remember sailing out on this river to greet ocean, that vast blinding light and blue water. I was a tender 15 and our nets were always full to bursting. The old days before everything went to poop. Anyway it goes, it's either the boots of the watch against my skull, the teeth of the rats on my bones, or the trembles of the plague all over my skin. Don't matter none to me. Alright. Well, I guess he's resigned to his fate. Apparently, well, he went out somehow, but I didn't see any body anywhere. Yeah, we're Hemlock Essence. Loves Health Elixir. Alright, cool. Get out. Why are you being sassy with me? Alright. Let's just go. Oh.
Attention Dunwall citizens. The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair Empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody. Any evidence as to his whereabouts must be delivered to the City Watch at once.
Yeah, they just I'm guessing weepers might be people who are like really badly infected by the plague. Though I'm still not entirely sure.
Corvo!
Oh wow.
Over here! Quickly! I'm Samuel. And I work for some good people who want very much to meet you. Well, they said you'd come out here. I could still hardly believe it. I'll take you to meet them. Just down the river from here.
Sounds good. I want to take a little look around first.
Look around if you need. I'll be here. Just don't take too long.
Yeah, I don't intend to. Actually, I don't think there's anything here of interest. What happens if I go for a little swim? Okay, there's leeches out here. Let's pretend I never made this bad decision. Oh, it's a whaling ship. That's pretty cool. Alright, bro.
Get in! We've got a hot meal and a warm bed waiting for you.
Sounds good. Alright, old man, let's go. Mission 1. Hostiles killed 2. Since when? Since when? Did those people actually get eaten by rats or something? Anyway, my overall chaos is below, so that's all that matters to me. Yeah. Alright. The Hound Pit's Pub. Hidden allies. Hidden in an old bar on the river. Your new allies have plans to share with you. Meet with the Loyalists' inner circle to learn what they've got in mind. Sounds good.
This is the Hound Pit's pub. Closed for business. Half the district marked off as dead from the plague. We're right under the Lord Regent's nose, and he don't know a thing. Of course, if anyone finds out what we're up to, the Watch will break in with swords drawn. And now that you've escaped, the Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart.
Yeah.
I'll take you up to meet Admiral Havelock and the rest of the Loyalists. The Admiral's a man to be reckoned with. If anyone can help you find that missing girl, Lady Emily, and clear your name, he can. I expect they're hard at work in there. Best join them. They'll help you get whoever really killed the Empress. I'm sure the
You're
Admiral's
blowing
anxious to
smoke in
meet
my
you.
face.
It wasn't easy getting you here.
Alright.
To the Empress and young Lady Emily.
No one knows the real story, Trevor. We all have our suspicions. We'll know the truth in time. We can continue this later, Lord Pendleton. The man of the hour is here.
Hey.
Corvo, I'm Admiral Havelock. A true servant of the Empire, like you. Until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our little group. But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pits pub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with it. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
We've got big plans, but we can't do any of it without you. We need your skills, your ability in a fight, and in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Sorry, you must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered.
Yeah.
But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times, but his industrious mind buys him that right.
Yes, Piero's as much an artist as a technician. He's going to be crafting the gear you'll need. Go talk to him, and then get some sleep. We can talk more when you've rested.
That sounds good to me.
Good to have you with us, Corvo.
Stay alert and stay loyal.
Nom, nom, nom. Coin. Tivian or obey the city watch. Alright, Mr. Dystopia. I see. I see what you're trying to sell.
River traffic is forbidden from landing in the distillery district due to risk of infectious contact. Violators will be taken to the flooded district for treatment and rehabilitation.
I'm just looking around for more coins and the like. Lydia.
Hi. You must be Corvo. I am Lydia, at your service. Your room is upstairs and ready. When they told me who it was, well, I thought you'd be older, like the Admiral.
Nah, I'm on the Litany on the White Cliff. Excerpt from a series of Overseer invocations by High Overseer Abram Templeton. And I say to you, brothers, it is here that we make our stand as a righteous force against the growing darkness. It is here that we unite against the spirits of the unknown that would drag us screaming into the night, never to return to our homes, to our families. Together we will serve as a rod to those who would stray from the herd for the foggy gray wastes of the outsider. We will burn a bright fire with our virtuous actions so that others will not lose their way. And to those who choose to wander, beyond the walls of our homes. In far places, we will strike at them swiftly before they whisper to their neighbors, filling their hearts with strangeness and doubt.
Do not attempt to house or care for a friend or family member.
If I
who shows
may,
signs
I am
of
the
blood
personal
on their
assistant
face
to Lord
and chest
Pendleton,
area.
and one of the
The only
senior
way to
servants
help
at
them
Pendleton
is
House,
to bring them
as
to the
was my
city
father.
watch. They
Now
will be
I
taken
am
to the
entrusted
flooded
with this house,
district
the
for
home
treatment.
of the Loyalists. I have never seen the Admiral fail at any venture. If order can be restored to the city of Dunwall, I believe he can do it. If anyone can get your old life back, it's him.
Well, hopefully. Pub master room key. Processed whale oil. Nice. A Gaffer's Tale, Volume 1, or A Gaffer's Early Adventures. Excerpt from the travel journal of a young whaler. My sister Nina and I left Tivia together, saying goodbye to our aunt, the woman who had raised us since childhood, leaving behind our home city of Yarrow and the cold, but beautiful white landscapes we had always known. We boarded a ship for Dunwall. Our parents had left us with a sizable inheritance, and we spent half of this getting to the capital city and establishing a small import shop dedicated to Tivian furs. Once I had helped Nina establish the business, I was free to pursue my dream. Signing on with a whaling ship was the most exciting thing I'd ever done, and I saw it as a means to an end. Someday I would captain my own crew, and eventually own a fleet of similar vessels. With tears in her eyes, Nina kissed me farewell, and I did not see her again for many months. As an apprentice to the gaffer, I got to see the tracking and killing of the great beasts up close. Nothing had ever fired my spirit so as the wind and pounding waves, racing after a wounded whale, being pulled by a skein of cables embedded in its thick flesh. I don't even know that word, so I don't know. Is it skein or skein? I changed more in those first 7 months than I had in the previous 7 years. Whaling was beginning to put its mark on me so that Nina barely recognized me when I returned, tanned and sinewy with muscles, weather creases already wrinkling the corners of my eyes, but she could see that I was filled with joy, having found my purpose. Yeah, killing whales, destroying the ocean's ecosystem. Sounds like, sounds like profitable stuff. Excerpt from a book on naval history. While each of the isles has some form of naval fleet, none is more envied than that of Bristol, with its long, proud history of great ships and the admirals who command them. Boys come of age in the cities of Bristol, hoping to someday captain such a ship, and family dynasties are made by those captains who track down infamous pirates or crush seditious uprisings, as during the Morley insurrection. In times of war and peace, Bristol continues to innovate at sea. The ship designs of Anton Sokolov himself now represent the highest standard in the whaling trade, allowing crews to haul their kill up over the deck and begin their butchery and processing, even as the ship returns to Dunwall. The crews can be seen working on their latest whale as the ship moves slowly up the Wrenhaven River, coming to dock with one of the powerful warehouse companies such as the Greaves Whaling House. Suspended in the rigging overhead and backlit by the setting sun, the silhouette of one of these creatures makes a moving sight as it cruises to its final resting place in the industrial heart of the capital city. Yeah, so this Sokolov guy, he must be kind of smart. He makes those health elixirs we use.
Log entry 1-4. Seems we've moved to a new phase. Martin's improvisations have borne fruit. The former bodyguard has been freed and is en route to the staging location. With Pendleton's voting block and my military connections, all we've lacked is the ability to project lethal force in a controlled manner against a previously inaccessible... to the point, we need a man who can kill the bastards for us. Corvo is more than capable of that, I have no doubt. End log.
Hey,
It's off. Switch. Switch, where the hell is it?
sounds like he found it. I'm not here to kill. I'm trying to be as non-lethal as possible, even though I apparently failed that a little bit in the last mission somehow. Havelock log entry 1. It has been days since our men were dispatched to stash weapons for Corvo in the old sewer. They have not returned, so I can only hope that they succeeded in getting the packages delivered. Piero spent considerable time and resources making those things. If I could find a way to mass produce them, the Dunwall Navy would secure its place as the dominant force on the globe. But back to Corvo. Can he actually break out of Coldridge? And if so, will he make his way here? I personally give him odds of 1 in 5. It wasn't that hard, honestly. I mean, I struggled a little bit in the prison, but the guards aren't that smart. The city watch isn't, by the sound of it.
River crust infestation has spread downriver, as far as the river mouth and flooded district. Do not attempt to approach or destroy a river crust.
Hey.
Pleased to meet you, Master Corvo. I saw you at court in happier days, but you might not remember. I was once a close ally to the Lord Regent, Hiram Burroughs, back when he was just the spy master. He's one manipulative bastard, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
My furnishings have been installed at last with no small amount of complaining by that antiquated boatman. The others have no idea what it's like to suffer as I have. Speaking of which... Wallace! Please breathe 2 bottles of Dunwall Red, never mind which, and fetch a clean glass.
Excuse me.
Well,
Listening.
I'll begin again tomorrow.
There's something distinguished about you, Corvo. Was there nobility back in your family line?
Maybe.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Where's this go? Back down here? Let's see what's down here. There's quite a lot to explore by the looks of it. More whale oil. More whale oil. Okay. Need a key to get through that door. How far up can we go? My chambers. Well, at least now I know how to get here.
Attention all citizens. Curfew extends from sundown to sunrise unless you are otherwise authorized. Violators
The
will be
Admiral served in
subject
the
to
Navy under the
interrogation
Empress.
and detained
But
when
something
necessary.
happened with the Lord Regent that
Remember,
drove the Admiral out.
boldest measures are
If
the
I
safest.
understand it right.
Yeah, well, the Lord Regent isn't exactly loyal to the Empire. He's more into just having power on his own. If I'm not mistaken. What will we do with a drunken whaler? What will we do with a drunken whaler? What will we do with a drunken whaler early in the morning? Feed him to the hungry rats for dinner. Feed him to the hungry rats for dinner. Feed him to the hungry rats for dinner early in the morning. Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning. Slice his throat with a rusty cleaver, slice his throat with a rusty cleaver, slice his throat with a rusty cleaver early in the morning. Stuff him in a sack and throw him over. Stuff him in a sack and throw him over. Stuff him in a sack and throw him over early in the morning. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning. I hope you appreciate my performance. And no, I was gonna leave it off there, but might as well just read this. Oh, Gaffer's Tale Volume 2. You know what? I'll read this in the next episode. I think this one has gone on
citizens of
for
Dunwall.
long enough.
The old port district has been
Excuse
added
me.
to the evacuation list.
I'm trying to end the video here.
Count for the month of...
Alright. Yeah, I will see you guys in part 3. Have a good one.